Hello, everybody. A warm welcome to my beauty salon. I'm getting myself all ready to join you at the Ritz for tea. And I'm going to talk to you today about makeup that makes all the difference. So those moments in a makeup when you put something on that just pushes your makeup up several notches, I think. When I'm doing makeovers, there are certain moments when I think, oh, I'm really looking forward to putting that product on because that's going to make all the difference. So I want to share with you some of my ideas about that. Daily, I probably apply, wait for it, somewhere around 12 or 13 products. And I know that for some of you that's an awful lot, but I do it quite quickly and quite efficiently, so it doesn't take me an enormous length of time. But out of those, I think there are sort of 5 or 6 that just make all the difference, and that's what I want to share with you today. Before I do that, I've got some really exciting news. From the beginning of the week after next, which is from the that week of the 15th of June, we're going to start doing live tea times at the Ritz. So these are going to be via Zoom. We're going to be able to invite very, very many of you into that, and you'll be able to see a live interview. The first one is going to be with Mags of Tulali. Sometimes it will be an interview with somebody else, sometimes it will be just me chatting about a subject, but then you'll be able to join in with questions, and also we've got the facility to put you into groups so you can introduce yourselves to each other. So it's going to be a fantastically brilliant way for all you lovely super troopers and other people that follow Look Fabulous Forever to come together and have some fun with some sort of virtual tea times at the Ritz via Zoom. So do look out for that. You'll need to be subscribed to our emails to get the link that you'll have to go on to, but we'll explain it all to you, and it's fairly straightforward. I think a lot of you have been Zooming and using ways to connect with your family, so this is just another way, and it's very, very easy to use. I use it for 3 or 4 things and it's brilliant. So that's exciting news. So let me get on to the main point of what I want to do with you today. I've done some basic stuff to my face, the stuff that I think, really helps but doesn't make all the difference. And I'm going to now look at my face, my eyes and my lips and say, okay, which are the products that are exceptionally good at contributing something to the face. So let's start with this bit here, with my actual face. I've applied already a primer, and I've also put on foundation base 02 continuous cover foundation. I've mixed it with a little bit of Beauty Balm 01, partly because we're now in June and it's summertime, and I like the lightness that gives me and a little bit of extra colour on my face from the Beauty Balm. So I've done that and nothing else. And now I'm going to look, I have actually put a little bit of highlighter on my brow bones and my top of my cheekbones. So now I'm going to look at my face and say, what does it now need to make all the difference? Well, for me, and this is really because my skin tone is very uneven, I find that our base 02 cover to cover conceal is the thing that really does make all the difference. So why do I need it? I've got lots of blueness around here. Look at how very discoloured that area is, and the sort of eye bags bit that I've got a couple of age spots, and then I've got this sort of, the bottom of my chin is always slightly blue looking. I don't know why. I've also got a patch here that doesn't take the base as evenly as the rest of my face. I think older skin gets very patchy, gets dry patches, it gets scaly patches, and although I exfoliate fairly regularly, sometimes there are these areas of my skin that I've got to know really well and they just don't perform like the rest of it. So what do I do with this? Using my number 4 brush and our lovely creamy concealer, I'm now just going to use this to camouflage those bits more effectively than they have been with the base. So this is going to really reduce that blueness and the effect of my eye bags. Now I've got, this eye is much worse than this eye, and I don't know why. It's particularly, but when I take my makeup off, I can really see it. So I need more I need quite a lot more concealer on this side than I do on that side. Now I'm going to do the age spots. That base of my chin, I usually put a little bit along there. And then this patch here and around my nose, like that. And slightly down onto my marionette lines. So again, this is all about just continuing that fantastic thing that my base has started of helping my skin to look more even. So having done that, the next thing is just to press that with the warmth of my fingers into my skin so that it's fully combined. Nobody wants to be able to see these patches when they look at you, and this is all you need to do. It doesn't take long, it really doesn't. And then the finishing touch of that is some translucent powder. So that's this, and I'm going to use this brush, which is one of our brush number 7s that I keep specifically for that purpose. And I'm just going to dot the translucent powder all over. I've got a mirror to the right here, so I'm checking in the mirror because you know I'm using this computer screen as a mirror, and it isn't a very good mirror. I don't know if you've ever tried this yourself. You've got a filming screen app on your tablet or laptop like I have. You have a go at doing this. You see how difficult it is to, because you're looking at something that's absolutely not crisp and accurate. So there we go. And I think that's done. So that's my makes all the difference first bit. And the second make all the difference to my face is blusher. I'm going to apply blusher now because this will literally bring my face to life. So I'm going to go from the centre of my eye, find my cheekbone, and I'm going to start the dotting of that there. And then I'm going to pull it whizzing up level with my eye at my hairline like that. So I like using the brush as much as my fingers. I find that the brush gives me the right level of control, but also lets me accurately put it where it needs to go. So centre of the eye, dot, 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 and then whiz it up. Just check in the mirror. So my make all the difference there, concealer and blusher, and now my face I think is pretty much as good as I can get it using my makeup. I've unified my skin tone, I've given myself a nice healthy blush, and now I'm going to go on to my eyes and makes all the difference. So let's start with brows. I've said this before, I'll say it again, it can do with repeating, but I basically on my eyes so far just put some eye primer on top of which I put some cream eyeshadow, and I've used that definition into my socket line with aubergine. So it's a colour I love, and it's going to go, it goes really nicely with this this top that I've got on, and obviously my jewellery because I've gone a bit sort of purpley today. So grooming first, then shaking them up, and then I'm going to just stroke those onto my eyebrows. Giving definition to your eyebrows lends a huge amount to your face in terms of framing, and also, of course, framing your eyes. So it's a really, we love, when we look at a face, we like beauty, beauty, proportion and symmetry, and you can increase the beauty, symmetry and proportion of a face very easily when you are adding colour and definition to the eyebrows. That immediately adds to the sense of proportion and symmetry in a face. Can I give you a little bit of a warning for our brow shape? It's quite liquidy, so please, when you're putting it on, don't start tipping it, because if you tip it, it will go everywhere and it makes a terrible mess. So just make sure you're keeping it upright, or put it down while you're doing it, and then make sure you don't knock it over. We know from feedback that this happens from time to time from some of you, so just please be careful. There we go. I think that's enough. And I'm just going to take that, check in the mirror, have a look. It's a little bit strong on this side, so I'm going to use my brush. This comes as a set with the brush, just to even that up and make sure that it's now nicely balanced. So, quick look in the mirror, and I think we're good there. So, absolutely makes a difference. My goodness, what a difference that makes. Now, my next make a difference to the eyes is a lash line. And I really do think that eyes look naked and weird without some kind of lash line. If you look at my eyes, okay, they look all right. But as soon as I put definition along this eye, well, I'll do it so that you can compare it with the other eye, you're going to see how fantastic that effect that is, and what a big difference it is. So I'm going to use my wedge brush, and I'm using Midnight Blue, a nice dark shadow. Now, why am I doing this? Because I think that gel eyeliners and kohl pencils and stuff, they tend to drag along the bumpy, crepey skin of an older eyelid in a way that just doesn't work anymore. I used to do it, get very frustrated with it, hate the effect. Especially gel eyeliners. My goodness, they're so hard to get sharp and crisp because we haven't got smooth, wonderful eyelids like we did when we were younger. But so what? Hey, we can adapt. And if you adapt in the right way, which is kind of what I feel Look Fabulous makeup is all about, we've just slightly changed formulations, made some adaptations to the products so that they're particularly flattering when you're older, creating a nice soft effect, a nice subtle effect, but also giving the kind of coverage that you need when your skin isn't in the first bloom of youth. Now, I think that's pretty much okay. Have a look now. This eye, look at the difference. It's unbelievable. And that's what I'm talking about. Makes an incredible difference. Now let me do the other eye. This is doubly difficult for me because I'm right-handed. I'm using a computer screen and my eyesight's not very good. Well, it's good enough. I sometimes think I could do this in the dark. I did think to myself one day, should I perhaps make a video where I'm doing it almost by feel, but you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. I don't think it'd make a very good video. So, anyway, I've been putting makeup on my face for well over 55 years. Practically every day. If you do something every day for 55 years, you get pretty good at it. Now, let me just check in there. It's all right-ish. I'm not saying it's brilliant, but it's good enough considering what I've been trying to look into to do it. I'm just going to use a Q-tip to do a bit of tidying up. Let me put slightly more. I need a little bit more on the outer edge there and down a little bit underneath, and then I think we're good to go. So look at that, fantastic, makes such a difference. And I'm going to complete my Make Such a Difference with my eye makeup. I think I might curl my eyelashes. We've got an offer on eyelash curlers as one of our gifts with purchase. There are other things. So if you get our emails, you will see the offer this week, our gift with purchase. So if you fancy a free pair of our brilliant eyelash curlers, then have a go, have a look at that. And my final, my goodness, what a difference. A desert island essential for me, as far as I'm concerned, is mascara. So wiggle up and so on. And if I was on a desert island, I'd want 3 things and a pillow. but 3 things for my body and face. I'd like a gallon of moisturiser, and I would slather that literally all over my body and my face to protect it. And I would then want mascara, because the one thing that you can do with your eyes to make a massive difference is put mascara on. And then I'd want lipstick, because I could double that with blusher. I could use the lipstick as a blusher and a lipstick. If push came to shove, while I was waiting for Aidan Turner to come and rescue me. How does that look? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm going to finish touches with makes all the difference to the lips. The very first product that I requested when I was putting together the Look Fabulous Forever range was a lip primer, because I was sick and tired of feathering and bleeding of the colour into the lines around my mouth. It offended me deeply, because I was finding it hard to be able to wear red lipstick, and I've always loved good coloured, definite lipsticks. Remember, you put it around the outside edges, and I always use my finger just to rub it in like that. And now I'm going to use a Q-tip just to take the residue off my lips, so that my lipstick can be applied. You're not wiping it off, you're just taking it off your lips. You don't want it on your lips, you want it on the edges of your lips. So my Never Feather Lip Prime now means that I can wear lovely bright lipsticks, and I'm absolutely thrilled and delighted. Now, final touch, oh my goodness, a new lipstick. This is going to be on the shelves next week. I'll probably do a special video which I'll put onto Super Troopers with this one and the warm tone. We've got another new warm tone lipstick, but look at that colour. We wanted something that was similar to Soft Plum but slightly stronger. We've called it Very Berry, and I absolutely love it. Actually, when I got the tester, I just wore it every day. I got the tester about 2-3 weeks ago. Then I had to give it up so it could be photographed for the website, and now I've got my own new one in. Look, it's got that thing on the end to show you the colour. Don't you think that's pretty? Just gorgeous. So, makes all the difference. Lipstick lights the whole face up. So I've shared with you my secrets of what I think those products are that really do go the extra mile, lift your makeup up several notches when you apply them, and really do make a difference to how good your makeup looks. So I do hope you enjoyed that. It's the end of the week. We're going into the weekend. I'm back to the cinema. I've done that every Saturday since lockdown started. And I know lockdown is easing and some of you are starting to see your families and so on. Yay! But I'm sort of in limbo at the moment, not taking too many risks, and trying to keep myself as happy as I can be about that. I think we're in an in-between phase at the moment. But anyway, lots to look forward to on the weekend, and lots of things that I want to see and to do. So I hope you enjoyed that. I shall very much look forward to seeing you next Tuesday for another tea at the Ritz, and do keep an eye out for all the information we're going to be sending out about Zoom live opportunities for you to join us for real in our own little Ritz Teatime group get together. Okay, have a lovely weekend, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Bye bye.